everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be sharing with you some of our favourites from the month of March.
Some food, beauty products and some other lifestyle bits. So let's get started. Food first, we have a little snack that we discovered this month, and it is the Paleo Bars by Blue Dinosaur. So our favourite flavour that we've tried so far is the macadamia and lemon.
So good.
These are just really good little snacks like for on the go. So we went down to Melbourne for the Easter long weekend, and I picked these up at the airport just to have something in the handbag that was like gluten-free. But it's actually really yummy. It's kind of like a cake.
Yeah, it tastes like a lemon meringue tart sort of thing.
Yeah.
And the ingredients are super clean, so I think this one was like, you said it was mainly coconut, dates, macadamia nuts, coconut oil, lemon. So super clean bar. Not necessarily like low sugar, I guess, but it's all natural ingredients, so it's going to be better for you anyway.
Just a good thing to have in the handbag, so you know that if you are caught out somewhere that doesn't have any healthy food options and you're a bit hungry, it's like something to tide you over for quite a long time too, because they're
quite dense.
Fatty.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one that I've got is not exactly a food item, but it is the Voss water bottle that everyone seems to have these days. So I just bought this, I think I got this at a restaurant actually. We nicked the bottle, but you can get these in like Coles or Woolworths. They're a really great option if you're looking for a glass bottle that isn't too expensive, because they can get pretty expensive. You can be like, you know, $30, $40 for a nice glass water bottle. But yeah, this one you can just get in a supermarket. It's really big, good size for like if you're going to uni or anything like that. That's what I use it for. But yeah, really.
So the rest of my favourites are actually all natural makeup bits. I've been discovering quite a few, I guess, natural beauty things in the last month. So the first thing I want to talk about was the RMS Cover Up or Uncover Up. This was something I used in our recent video, which was a natural makeup tutorial. But the Uncover Up this month, I really discovered using it as an all-over foundation. I really like the ingredients in the RMS products. They're based on coconut oil, which is good for like healing little spots and things. It's very like nourishing and antimicrobial on the skin. And yeah, I just dot it all over my face and then blend it in with a damp beauty blender. But yeah, I've been looking around for a natural foundation for a while and didn't realise that this little pot of concealer was actually good for the whole lot. And it looks really nice, it's very dewy and it's not heavy at all, and yeah, I've been really liking it. And I have two shades. One is a lighter one in 11 and 22, and they're both sort of a bit yellow based, which is also quite flattering, I think.
I'm going to be trying that out this month too, so we'll see how it goes.
So I have some other bits from RMS Beauty as well, obviously. I've been on a bit of a spree. But these are the eye polishes. So I used one of these in our recent tutorial as well. And I have three colours. One is called Karma, it's a sort of dark blackish brown. And then also a more purpley shade called Imagine, and then I have Solar, the kind of bronze shade. These are just really easy to smooth on over the whole eyelid as a quick eyeshadow. I've heard a lot of reviews saying that people didn't like that they crease, which is the case. They're based on coconut oil, so they are going to crease a little bit. But personally, I don't find an issue. It's probably more my eye shape maybe that suits it. It doesn't become too obvious when it creases. But what I like is I do get a little bit of eczema on my eyes, and having something that's coconut oil based kind of seems to be very
like soothing
and healing to it, yeah. And I like also that the effect is a little bit more dewy and glossy on the eyelid, and I guess you just pay for that with a little bit of creasing, but you can just smooth it out a little bit a couple of times throughout the day. And the colours are really, really beautiful. So. And Karma, actually, I've been liking to use that as like a replacement for my eyeliner. So it depends again on your eye shape whether or not this will crease up onto your upper lid. It doesn't for me, but So I really enjoy it, and it's kind of gives you like that more lived in kind of slightly dewy liner rather than the matte look, so I like that. So my final favourite for the month is another makeup piece. It is the Bite Beauty. It's their buttercream lipstick, and I'm going to say this in a very Aussie way, in pecan, although here a lot of Americans say pecan.
Pecan.
It is just a really, what would you call it, a neutral, slightly browny, mauvey, good everyday shade. It reminds me a lot, actually I think it's almost an exact dupe for the MAC Velvet Teddy. If anyone knows that shade, it's pretty popular at the moment, except it is not quite as matte.
But Kylie Jenner shade?
Yeah, it's like the Kylie Jenner shade, except all natural food grade ingredients, and it's actually so much more moisturising
But those
and
ones,
comforting on the lips. Yeah.
Those ones are really interesting though, how they've lopped off the top.
Yeah, so these ones by Bite, they've actually cut the top off, and that's meant to reveal the creamier centre of the lipstick. I'm not sure how much that's true, but I have to say it's like probably the creamiest lipstick I've ever tried. And it has a nice little...
Yeah, the packaging is very nice for a natural product.
Yeah, it's a very high-end feel product for a natural lipstick, which is not easy to find. So I'm looking forward to picking up more from this line, actually.
But we have to buy it all online, which is a bit of a pain.
Okay, so if you have any recommendations from Bite Beauty that you think I'd like, let me know, because otherwise I'm just going off swatches on
the internet.
Yeah,
which is a bit hard to tell. Okay, so my next favourite for this month is more of a lifestyle type of thing. So it's this little cute diffuser that I bought at a market. You can probably actually find this from most like aromatherapy,
natural stores.
Yeah, I think it's quite a common little design. But what I've been liking is diffusing some lavender in that. So lavender essential oil. And I just find that's really good scent to kind of calm yourself down and like relieve stress. So yeah, I've just been enjoying diffusing that in my room, and it kind of
helps you to wind down in the evening, I think.
There's a lot of different scents that you can use if you want something that's kind of more uplifting. Or...
Yeah, I use bergamot and orange, and I like that for like a more uplifting scent during the day. Yeah.
And they just make your room smell nice. Kind of random favourite that I've had this month is this necklace that I'm wearing. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's like a quartz crystal. So this was actually one that Beck got me a while ago when she went to Byron Bay. What else? You can kind of find necklaces like this around, but I feel like this one's kind of different from the others because it doesn't wrap around the top. A lot of the crystal necklaces that you see these days, the cord is a bit different. So I really like this style. It kind of hangs low, looks good with a lot of different tops, and it's a little bit hippie, but not too much.
Yeah.
But the girl that Beck actually bought this one from was called Sandy Coconuts, I think. So you can find her on Instagram, I think it's Sandy Coconuts Crystals, and she sells them all online there. And she does really a special... Yeah, she does a special job. Like I've seen a lot of crystals around that just don't look tasteful. She does really, they're very simple, but somehow feels nicer quality, and the quality
the designs that she comes up with are really nice.
So. And she does lots of different kinds of crystals as well, so some of them look really pretty. But one to check out. For the last favourite for this month, it's actually 2 Instagram accounts that I've found during the month. So the first one is, I believe, and we'll link this in the bar below, is The Farm at Byron Bay. So this is kind of a different Instagram account. The account is actually run by this farm at Byron Bay, which is not far from us. And they do like sustainable chemical-free farming. So even if you don't, farm, or you don't know someone who's a farmer, you can kind of see the ins and outs of how they're, running their farm. And I think this place actually does they open their farm on the weekends, and you can come and do a farm tour, which I think is so cool, and I actually want to do that sometime because Byron Bay is not that far from us. But yeah, it's so happy, like you can see they're happy chickens, and like I think they're all fed naturally sort of thing, like they're getting grubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, all sustainable. It's really cool. And then the other account is kind of similar in that it's about sustainable food, and it was called Grown and Gathered. So I actually just came across this one a few days ago, and I really like it as well. It's just showing a lot of you know, how they farm their food, how they grow their own produce and stuff like that. So if you're interested in either of those sorts of things, I would really recommend those two accounts. And of course, we also run an Instagram account, so if you want to follow us, our Instagram is @cultivate_beauty.
So those were our favourites. Leave us a comment below on what your favourites were for the month of March. We'd love to know. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, we'd love to hear them below. And otherwise, we'll see you in our next video.
Okay, bye guys.